Nice, man.
I sell it $2.50 a cup for the hot chocolate, and it's damn good hot chocolate. It is damn good hot chocolate, man.
I don't think I have any cash on me. Damn it. Believe me, man, I would buy from you. I know who you are. I've talked to you many times standing right here outside this
damn good hot chocolate, man. I swear to you. Everybody, this is $3 to $4 for it. I charge $2.50, man. Keep it real.
Are you making money?
Yeah, you know.
Do you have to give the city any kind of...
Yeah, you buy a license.
Oh, you get a license to do this?
Yeah. Otherwise, they mess with you.
You do well?
It's a living, it's a job, man. You know.
Yeah?
So, yeah, just go to different locations over the course of the day, and it adds up during the course of the day.
Were you on the street before?
Yeah. So.
I'm glad you're doing something.
Thanks. I don't want to hold up no sign.
There's lots of people here doing that.
Yeah.
They had passed a law here many years ago that pretty much banned squatting, people sleeping in doorways, but then people here fought that law and had it repealed. So if you're in Portland and you need a place to sleep, you can pretty much just pick whatever available doorway, like this one. It doesn't look like anybody's gonna be here throughout the night. Looks like a good place to sleep. I've got a couple ads posted on Craigslist right now. I actually have money in my account. I've had no responses. Is the only way that I can get off the street in this city is to go through social services? With all the arguments that are going on about social services and on both sides of the political debate, you would think that I might have some opportunity, that if there was some validity to some of the arguments that have been being made, that I would actually be able to get myself off the street when I have money in my account. But it's really just not that easy to house yourself. And that's a fact. And I think there's a lot of people that overlook that fact. I don't prefer to sleep downtown, so I have myself a little spot. It's way up the train line, away from everybody. It's just a spot where I feel safe. Probably about midnight. It's the night before Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, everybody will gather around the family table. Not everybody. Not me. People will sit down and eat and enjoy a big giant meal. Give thanks for all the things they have. I'm laying outside of my home. Called this place home more than any other place, really, in this city. McDowell's, there's the Golden Arcs. I'm just gonna lay down and forget all this is happening right now and try to go to sleep. Well, I made it through another night in the cold. It was really, really cold last night. Man. It's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go downtown. I'm gonna ask people I'm gonna ask homeless people what they're thankful for today. Somebody has to be thankful for something. The only thing I can do to warm up after a night like that was to come and sit inside McDonald's. Perfect way to start the morning, spilling my drink all over the fucking place.
When we went before the judge, they claimed it was a hearing, but not according to the paperwork. According to the paperwork, it was a trial. Shit's been haunting me for 20 years.
So you grew a beard?
Huh?
So you grew a beard?
No, I grew a beard when I started actually going back down to federal court and state courts and things like that. Because I just, like I said, very recognizable. Deep breath, it makes me look a lot older than I am. I'm only 47.
Oh yeah?
With the beard, I can pass for 60. The Tim Conway old man.
One of the problems with being homeless is that you have a backpack and you have a sleeping bag, and the moment you have those things, you're automatically exposed to judgment. You're not allowed in certain businesses. You're pretty much the lower form of life. So I'm gonna stash my stuff and hopefully nobody will steal it. Starting to understand that there's no way I can survive here. I can't find a place to live. I can't really do anything but sit outside the rain. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna leave here and I'm gonna go somewhere else. I found a ride to California and I'm gonna take that and hopefully find somewhere at least where it's dry. I really can't take much more of this rain. I'm all right. I made it out of Oregon. I made it out of the rain. That's one problem solved. At least now I won't have to worry about being wet all day long or hiding inside a McDonald's or I actually got to sleep on grass last night, which was a lot more forgiving than the concrete I'd been sleeping on. Not really having any money to get a place to live, so for now I'm just trying to survive. So the next part of my journey is finding a ride to my next destination, San Francisco. Same sort of politics, same sort of political bubble as Portland.
They gonna come over. I can't go in that store. That's what you need. I just want to turn in my ticket and a 12-ounce can of 211. I'm 35. I won $5, so you can just bring me back 4 because the 12-ounce costs $1. You mind?
Oh, so you won?
I won $5, and I just won $4 back and a 12-ounce can of 211.
211?
Yeah.
Beer?
Yeah, 12 ounce.
I don't drink. Well, I drink a lot of coffee. I have a $5 winner. I'm not sure.
Cash or
just cash is fine. Here.
Thank you so kindly.
I've been walking around for a couple hours now, and this is a new city for me. I've spent time here before in San Francisco, but I've not had to survive here on any level. Up in Portland, everybody kept saying, well, you know, why would you come here in the rain? Why would you want to stay in the rain? Why wouldn't you go somewhere else? So I took them up on that and I went somewhere else. And now I have a whole entire new set of struggles. Are you making some money?
I'm trying to use spare and change.
I don't have anything to help you out with.
No, these are nickel a piece, I guess. But they add up.
Oh, after a while, yeah, everything adds up.
Like a million of these or something, I just keep bringing them. Oh, man.
Just save them?
Oh, until I cash them.
I deal with nerve damage in my hands and I have fibromyalgia. Take any medication for it at all. I just tough it out. Every day for the last 7 years I've felt like I've had the flu, that kind of flu that people get when they don't want to get out of bed. I feel like that all day, every day. I have about an hour every morning where I feel like I want to die. I feel so bad. It's horrible. I feel like somebody beat me with baseball bats in my sleep. But it goes away. I just learned that if I keep active, that it goes away. The adrenaline takes it away. I was told they kicked all the homeless people out of these parks, so I don't know if I should go sleep in this park or not. I really want to, because I want to wake up and I want to have that shot in the film of the Full House houses. It just seems like the right thing to do because it's really entertaining. I guess I really don't have anything to worry about. If the police fuck with me, it won't be that big a deal. I can tell them what I'm doing and they probably will get a laugh out of it, and sure, they'll probably kick me out of this park on some level, but who gives a fuck? I'm fucking homeless. What do I have to lose? Are they gonna come and take my fucking backpack or something? Well, I made it through my first night in San Francisco. I found a place to sleep in a park. It's turning out that this really isn't going to be the city for me. I don't know my way around. I don't know anybody here. I don't know where to get services. It's just not going to work, so I'm going to try to spend the day today trying to find somewhere else to go. I'm just going to go ahead and try to find somewhere to get internet. Maybe I got a response on one of my posts about a ride. I'd really like to get the hell out of here. In Portland, I felt trapped, and here in San Francisco, all I feel is lost. You see homeless people on the internet sometimes saying they need help, and one of the first responses that you'll see is, well, if you're homeless, how are you online? And I think that people forget that there's libraries, and those libraries have free computers, and where do homeless people go in the daytime to get out of the elements, to get online and maybe find some help and get themselves off the street? They go to the library. I ended up going up to a BART employee, and he gave me a ticket that'll at least get me to Fremont. That gets me out of the city, and it gets me closer to 101, which I'm gonna head south, and I'm gonna find somewhere that the issue with San Francisco is not that it's not so much that I don't know the city or all the things going on in the city. One of the issues here is that it's just huge. This city is just too big and too expensive to live in for me. There's no way I could even subsist here. So what I need to do is go south, and I need to find a smaller city where the rents are more affordable, so that when I do get paid on the 1st, all I have to do is go and rent a room, and then I'm out of this situation. The guy at the other counter downtown at the Civic Center where I got on gave me this card, but it says "see you" when I'm trying to leave.
Did you use it in the gate over there?
Yeah.
Do you have another one?
No, that's the one. That's the one he gave me.
He wouldn't have given you a nickel. Why would he give you a nickel?
I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, I'm stranded downtown. Can you help me get on the train?" Mm-hmm. And he said, "I'll help you." And he gave me a ticket and it didn't work. So I went back, and he gave me another ticket, and that one didn't work. Mm-hmm. So I went back, and he gave me another ticket, and that one didn't work. And I went back, and then he gave me that ticket, and that one worked. And now I'm here.
How does the agent look like?
He was, he's about this tall. He's probably about maybe 60 years old. Mexican guy, I think.
Hey, it's Germany, not Fremont. Is there about a 60-year-old Latino agent there? Yes. Yeah. Is he still there? Okay. But he's not around that I could talk to, huh? Okay, thank you. Fremont. He gave somebody a ticket, supposedly. I don't know why, but it only has a nickel. Okay, thank you. Okay, just go out the side.
Well, the last bus came and the guy wouldn't let me on, which is fine. He doesn't have to. Some bus drivers are a lot nicer though if you are stranded, and I have been stranded several times across the country, and bus drivers have helped me, so I'm pretty much bumming money. I was able to bum $1. The bus is $4, so right now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do to get to San Jose. I know that I'll be happy when I don't have to look at another BART station. I managed to get some clean socks and some foot powder at the 99-cent store, so this is the awesome part about being homeless, is changing your fucking clothes in front of everybody. It's wonderful. I take a little bit of the foot powder and I put it on the inside of the sock, shake it, solve a little bit of my smelly feet problem. Because really I don't care. I mean, I'm on the street, what the fuck do I care? But if I'm hitchhiking somewhere and I get into somebody's car and my feet smell really bad, it makes for a really uncomfortable ride. So now I got dry feet. I'm a happy man. Didn't take much. Probably recycle these fucking things, man. Take them to some kind of plant or something that processes toxic waste. And it's dead. I don't see any homeless people. There's nobody sleeping on that chair. Nobody's sleeping right there behind that bush. Nobody flying signs. Nobody bumming money. Where are they all at? San Francisco. I will say one thing about this town. This is the garlic capital of the world. And it most certainly smells like garlic here. And I love garlic. So I can say that being hungry here would be a big issue, because smelling the garlic all the time would definitely get your mouth watering. The only place I could think to go in the middle of fucking night was to a bar, because it's cold and I just wanted to be inside somewhere. So I asked someone for a ride. Fucking person thought I was a woman.
There's stuff in the bag.
Oh, I'm alright.
You're not from here?
No. Wasn't. Gets me in the car, drives me down the road, puts her fucking hand on my dick, her or his. I'm like, whatever, man. No. Just take me to the bar. So this person takes me to the bar, drops me off. The bar's fucking closed. The bar is like 6 miles from where I'm supposed to be. You know, being out here on the street, all I've learned is there's just a whole subset of gay people, men, that prey on homeless people on Craigslist. All you people that are sleeping in your warm beds right now, I hope you understand that this is not fucking odd. This is a normal fucking night for a fucking homeless person. Want to know why we don't get jobs? Why we don't fucking work? Why people drink? Or why they get fucked up? This is why. The struggles are absolutely fucking endless. There's always somebody out there. You know, you'd think that there's nothing you can take from a homeless person. But no, there's people out there that aren't satisfied to let homeless people have nothing. All they're satisfied with is fucking taking away what? People's pride, people's self-respect, their dignity. All I have to say is what the fuck ever. What the fuck ever. I'm glad I managed to get some new socks. Walked about 4 miles now. Now I have blisters on my feet, and I've still got a couple 100 miles to go before I get where I'm trying to go. So it's just more bullshit tacked on to already what I'm already dealing with. It seems to never end. Now the police are gonna come fuck with me. Shine their lights on me, the CHP. That's the police. Didn't even offer to give me a ride. Absolutely amazing. Looking for somebody to fuck with walking down the road in the middle of the night. I said, how far is it down there to a store? They said, oh, you know, a couple miles. I'm like, how far is that town right there? Oh, 3-4 miles. Oh, fuck. What in the fuck, man? This world has fucking absolutely gone crazy. Well, I wonder what more this night has in store. You know, at least I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to enjoy this. I mean, I could be absolutely miserable right now and depressed, but I'm just trying to make the best of what's an absolutely ridiculous night. Well, you can see the clouds are starting to form. The weather forecast says it's going to rain here, which means I'm absolutely not staying here. The only choice I have right now is to hitchhike to where I'm trying to get to. You just watch car after car after car pass you. All you want is a ride. You just want to get where you're going. And I understand the dangers of picking up a stranger, but it's also dangerous for me because I don't know whose car I'm getting into. So it's sort of risky on both sides. But standing out here, it's pretty cold out, waiting for a ride, to have no one pick you up, just watching people just zip right past. It's another thing that sucks. I think for right now I feel a lot more comfortable with just flying a sign in a gas station. There's 3 gas stations here. I'm not sure which one to go to. I don't know which one the long haulers are taking. My guess would be the one that has the cheapest gas. And this is 357, 357, 355. This is going to be the place where the travelers are going to go. Somebody just pulled up and gave me $1. Maybe I can ride on his handlebars. Well, this is kind of interesting, and I really didn't expect this, but I have a sign. I'm just looking for a ride, but people that are unable to give me a ride have been giving me $1 bills, and I've got $10 here, so I'm actually getting pretty close to having enough to be able to take the train. I don't know about you, but I prefer to liquor hard. Everybody told me to take the train. There is no train. So I just walked another 2 miles. It's about 10 miles I've walked in the last 12 hours. I've been outside so long now. I was out all night walking. I'm starting to get sick. The weather said it's supposed to rain tonight, and I have no idea how I'm gonna get out of here. I stood at the gas station. Maybe 100 cars came and went. Maybe about 50 of them got right on the highway and drove south. Someone could have been nice enough to give me a ride, at least to the next city south, to help me get further down. I do know that when I've been out with my own car, I've given a lot of rides, picked up a lot of hitchhikers, I've helped a lot of people. And now I'm stranded. I've had an ad posted out of the Bay Area trying to find a ride for cash, because I have enough to pay somebody to give me a ride, but nobody's written back. I don't know what to do. So where am I gonna go? Back to McDonald's, get on the internet for a couple minutes, see if maybe somebody wrote back, and then maybe try to go to another gas station and see if I can get another ride. I feel like shit right now. I hate this. I absolutely fucking hate this. No matter where I go, I can't survive. I don't make enough money, I'm disabled. So every month, I manage to house myself in either motels or somewhere for a week or two, and then I'm out of money, and then I'm on the street. You guys give up? Oh, I'm just trying to go one exit south. I didn't want to get in your way. I'm standing here once again on the side of the road with yet another sign. All I want to do right now is I just want to get somewhere so I can find a place to live and get a job. Get myself off the street. It's not going to happen here. This is definitely not the place to do it. I can't even walk down the road without getting picked up by a tranny. This is what my sign says, so I'm even offering gas money. Still nobody's stopping. I'm a little frustrated because I've been fighting all day just to try to get somewhere, just to try to get something, to earn something for myself, to try to have something just like everybody else has, something normal. And this is the fight you have to go through. All the things that are said about homeless people, all con men and scammers. They're all drunks. They don't want to work. Why don't they just get jobs? Why don't they move somewhere else, you know, where it's dry and warm? All those things. Like, well, okay, well, I'm standing here right now. I'm willing to get a job. I'm willing to go to work. But I need a place to live. That's pretty clear. And when they say it, it never occurs to them that there are people with college degrees who are complaining right now and angry because there are no jobs. So if I were to go apply for a job, who's going to get it? Is it going to be me, the homeless guy with no stable residence, no stable work history, no clean clothes, no telephone? Or is it going to be the guy who went to college for 4 years and has a degree and is not homeless? Now watch this. These traveler people are going to come up to me. They're going to walk right up here. They don't give a shit if I'm filming something or not. They don't care if I'm hitchhiking. When they were here, I didn't bother them, but they're going to walk right up to me. Really? Yeah, I do. So you guys don't care that I'm standing here?
No, we've been here all day. I went to get some lunch and came back. Yeah. Sorry, I've been doing this for like 4 years.
Do it.
It's illegal to fucking film.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You wanna go to the police? We'll go to the fucking
I will.
It's illegal to film.
You got a knife in your hand? I'm going to the police right now, and I got it on film.
I don't give a fuck. You can't film someone, motherfucker. You better.
I wasn't filming you. You walked up to me while I was filming.
Go ahead. You walked up on me.
You know,
Go ahead.
only punks carry knives. I don't need a fucking weapon to defend myself.
Only bitches go to the police, bitch. Only bitches go to the police.
These are two people who contribute nothing to society. I'm trying to do my thing, just make a film to help people and trying to get a ride and find a home. Where am I left? Middle of fucking nowhere. Walking down the road, trying to find the other highway entrance out of this town, the one south, the one that I was just trying to get to so I could hitch. And I don't think this is the way. I think I'm fucked. Well, it's getting dark now. I've been here for about 4 hours, and I've had some people who said they were interested in giving me a ride, but they were all headed north and I'm headed south, and it's kind of where I'm at right now. I got my sign, doing my best here just to try to maintain after the last 20 hours of my life, 20 hours of living hell. Well, I did my time there. All day, all night. I haven't slept in probably good 24 hours. I've been awake now for about 29 hours. Just committed to making my goal. If I sleep, I miss rides. So excuse me, are you headed south? I can pay you for a ride south. showers in the last 12 days. The feeling of hot water should be something that you have to crave, and this water feels so good. It fucking rained last night, and I couldn't find anywhere to sleep out of the rain, so I had to build like a shelter out of a piece of wood I found. Sleeping in a pricker bush. Couldn't really see what I was looking at last night, what I was doing. Found this piece of wood and threw it over top of myself. Mud all over my computer case, water, my stuff is all wet. I was able to keep dry with this piece of wood. I got some kind of chemical on my arm that was on the piece of wood. It's burning my skin. I feel awful right now. I'm on my way to McDonald's right now to get online. Hopefully I can find myself a ride where I'm going. Oh, I made it to my next stop, and now I'm about 90 miles away from what I will hopefully call home. But look, it's raining. It's misting. It's not really raining. But for all the people that say, well, why don't you go somewhere where it's warm and dry? Well, it turns out that inclement weather happens everywhere. So where to sleep? Well, this isn't a really good place to try to even sleep. It's kind of a a mall area, a big commercial area with really nice stores, and so there's not really a lot of places to hide around here. Everything's lit up. Now that I've been paid, I can afford to just take a bus, and see, that's the difference. That's the big change in my life just now. I was stuck to the point that all of the things that just happened to me happened simply because I just didn't have the money to house myself. And even now, I only received $44. And today I also received a $50 gift from a fan. And so right now I have $75. And that means I can survive for a day or two. And then on Monday, I'll get my bigger check, which is around $500. And then I'm comfortable. I'm able to sleep in a bed and take a shower every day and just be a normal person. Live my life, make art, try to further my career. But eventually the money runs out, and I end up like this, over and over and over again. And at what cost? Well, what is this all about for me? What it's really about for me is I am legally disabled. I have bipolar disorder. I'm told that I can't function in reality, or I'm not capable of being a part of society. And for the most part, I don't live in society. I live in my own world, my own rules. I try to contribute. I try to be someone who tries to make the right choices. I don't always make the right choices. No one does. But I try to. I try to be someone who is productive. I try not to be somebody who's drunk all day long or just not making any attempt to make something of themselves. And I live with a genuine compassion for people because I've suffered, and so when I see people suffering, it's really painful for me. I feel sympathy, not empathy. And I've had people tell me I have a messiah complex, or that I'm on a cross. But I think sometimes those statements are just used to rationalize a way, to create a reason for people to not feel bad or show concern for some negative situation. Maybe they have enough problems in their life, and other people's problems are a little bit too hard to deal with. And you find with people like that sometimes that what's really true is that they care so much that they just stop caring because it hurts too much to care and go after every cause or try to fix every person. Maybe they've been through a lot and fixed themselves and expect other people to do the same thing. And for the record, I think that for a certain section of homeless people that are out there, that there needs to be some personal responsibility accepted. I see a lot of guys that are just alcoholics, and I understand that they're suffering. I know that suffering. But sometimes I think people are scared to make those changes and make those choices. Why? Because this is their life. This is all they know. And to make this big jump from this institutionalized homelessness that people live in, you know, it's overwhelming for them. It's overwhelming for me. I'm excited to go home, but if you really want to know what's at the heart of what I'm thinking right now, I'm scared. I have to go from a lifestyle of living on the road, making films, being homeless, making films and not being homeless, making films and traveling, being in motels, and I have just not sat still. I've become someone who just can't get off the road. And why can't I get off the road? Because the road is, it's like my canvas. You know, the road is something that life paints images onto for us to view. And you can be like the greatest artist in the world. You could be, you know, Salvador Dali, and still have an appreciation for, you know, the scenes or the creative things that reality presents us. Because without reality or the interestingness of reality, we wouldn't have things like surreality. There wouldn't be the opposition. And so art in my life is an important thing, and it's really the only thing that pacifies me and makes me feel comfortable. And doing what I do and enjoying what I do is something that's very important to me, and it gives me pride, it gives me a sense of accomplishment. It makes me feel good about myself. It's a reason that I keep struggling through all the things I do, why I don't give up. Because I know there's hope. I know that if I just keep my head down and just get through it and get to where I need to be and make the right decisions, I don't have to be homeless anymore. The sun's coming up now. I've been awake for a long time. I should have laid down hours ago, but I didn't, because I don't want to sleep outside anymore. I just think my brain has gone into some form of denial that I just need to I need to find a bed, and I need to just go to sleep and get some rest. But that's really not going to happen for a while, so it's really, you know, what I'm doing now is I have to fucking go, like, stay awake for another, who knows, 24 hours from now. My feet are still fucking wet. My feet have been wet for 3 days ever since my shoes got wet. You just wonder if this is grueling. This is fucking grueling. This is like sloshing through thousands of gallons of fucking mud uphill. It becomes something that's just laborious, and it just takes everything you have. It takes all your will out of you. Makes you just want to give up and lay down and die in the middle of the street. And you know what? A lot of people do die in the street. The statistics for people that die in the street are they take my breath away. They make it hard for me to accept a lot of things about the world, because I know how many people die. And I understand death is a part of life, and that's just how it is, and some people rationalize it away that way. But for me, those are people who died because they've become complacent. It's the proverbial bullet in the head. You look up and you say, I love Big Brother, and you get shot in the back of the fucking head. Only once you become complacent are you executed. Oh, now I remember. There's the bus. I was gonna go take money out of the bank and then ride that bus and then get on the other bus, and I just didn't. I guess I'll get a shopping cart. I guess I really wouldn't be truly homeless if I wasn't pushing a shopping cart around. I think I'll just do that today, why not? I was pushing one through a parking lot the other day, and I just thought, maybe I should just push this out of the fucking parking lot so I can stop carrying all this heavy stuff. But I don't know. I don't want to really become a shopping cart person. It wasn't not high on my priorities today. I always play one lottery ticket at the beginning of the month, one scratch off. I want a free ticket. I just changed my socks. I'm on my last pair of clean socks. But I can afford to buy clean socks now if I need them. One less struggle down. I bought some food, so now I have some meals in my backpack, so that's another struggle that has been removed. Now I'm going to take a bus to the main bus station and pay for myself to get home. More challenges. So there's an Amtrak train that goes where I'm going that's $28. And there's another bus that goes where I'm going that's $10. Tomorrow's Saturday, so that $10 bus isn't running, and the Amtrak station is 8 miles away. The only travel center that I'm probably going to be able to hitchhike from is 7 miles south of here. So I'm in this city right now, and I just don't have much more left in me, and even when I do get home, I really feel like I just don't give a fuck anymore. I woke up last night and it was raining, and I had been in a deep sleep, and I just got soaking wet. Everything, my blankets, my clothes, my shoes. I'm in the laundromat right now, trying to get everything cleaned up. Now I'm dry. It took a couple hours, but I'm dry. I have money in my pocket. The only thing I have left to do now is find a way to get home and get to the apartment that I secured. We'll see if that happens or not. If I sleep outside tonight, there's no reason. Just like in Portland when I had money and I just couldn't find a place to go. And you can't really spend your money on motel rooms. If you do, all the money runs out. I'm trying to walk as fast as I can because the bus is going to be leaving, and I really don't want to take the Greyhound. I think they're an awful company. I think they exploit the poor. I think they provide bad service. Most of the people that are on the bus don't even have a cell phone to make a long distance call, so they give you a long distance customer service number. So if you have an issue and you're poor, you can't get help. And that's the whole point. And even if you do call there and you get through, Their customer service reps, it's Greyhound. They know they can fuck with people. They're so huge, it's just arrogance. It's pure arrogance on Greyhound's part. They don't take care of their customers at all. And now I'm gonna be forced to ride one. It's only like 50 miles, but I'll be fucking goddamned if I want to get on this bus. And I'll be goddamn if I'm enjoying walking in the fucking rain and getting wet again after I just spent all that money to get dry. You think it might have been nice if somebody would have had some compassion last night and just picked me up and helped me get a ride. All I know is I'm ready to fucking go home, and there better not be any motherfucking problems today. I don't want any more problems, because that's all I've had. I just want out of here. I think what should happen now is I should walk up to this counter, I should buy a ticket, and I should get on this bus, and that should be all that happens. But why do I have a feeling it's not going to work that way? Why do I have a feeling? I don't know. It's just an expectation now at this point that I'm going to get fucked by people. It's December 22nd. I had thought that I was done making this film. Turns out that I'm not. I never actually found a home. I secured an apartment before I came into town, and then when I got into town, the person who was supposed to rent me the room never called me back. Just left me in the street. And now it's been 22 days. I spent all my money trying to house myself in motel rooms, but this is a pretty expensive town, so it's about $62 a night even for Motel 6. Even the McDonald's doesn't have a dollar menu. It's $1.29 because they need the extra 29 cents, you know, from the rich people. And right now I'm just blown away because I have a friend who's a Christian who told me, you know, you need to go to a church and ask for some help. And I did, and all I got was, what do you want us to do about it? We can't help you. I'm trying to remember which passage in the Bible has that quote, has that statement or quote. Like I know the Bible pretty well, and I don't think I ever heard Jesus say, well, what do you want me to do about it? And it's funny, when I've made observations about the quality of Christianity in this town, or the quality of Christianity in the United States, you know who the first person to take a kick at me is? It's always a Christian. Hey, fuck you. Don't talk about Jesus like that. I don't really know what it is I'm supposed to do. Like, this is endless for me. I don't make enough money. Right now my feet are wet again. I've been wearing the same clothes for 3 weeks. It's not like I can just go find a job because there weren't any jobs. I looked. There's just no relief. I posted ads on Craigslist. Just, you know, hey, can anybody help? And I got more solicitations from gay men. Hey man, you want to make some money? You want to come sleep with me for money? I'll give you a place to sleep if you have sex with me. So that's what, my only option? I have to go fuck a gay man just to have a warm bed to sleep in? Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to my home. This is my little outdoor recreation area, my patio. Nice little, I think it's 10-foot trailer. It's been nice to not be on the street for 45 straight days. So and since I've been off the street, it's just been a lot of understanding some of the things that I appreciate a lot more now in my life, which, you know, being able to get out of the rain when I need to get out of the rain, and being able to make food when I want to make food, and being able to lay down on something soft and comfortable when I want to, being able to have a shower when I want to. All those things are they're valuable to me, and those are the things that I really cherish right now. And after going for such a long period of time with nothing, when you finally do have something, you do appreciate the little things a lot more. This is the den, and over here is the laundry room. There's the bedroom. I don't have heat, but I've got about 6 blankets here. Medicine chest. Here's my my entertainment center. It's been a long journey from the day that I was homeless up until today, where I'm not. And really, it's been a long 3-year struggle, and I'm glad that it's over. Here we are again, back on the street, sleeping in some bushes. I made it 72 days. 72 days straight without sleeping on the street. Then I ran out of money. And all the miles of travel from Oregon all the way to here to Southern California, I've not been able to find one human being that was willing to just forego a security deposit and rent me a legitimate apartment. Not some illegal trailer set up in some illegal slumlord trailer encampment. Not some bedroom in some drug addict's house looking to finance their habit by moving somebody in. An actual apartment. And there aren't any. And it just leads me to believe that there's never going to be any hope. And you'd think since I'm disabled that I'm eligible for federal housing programs, but I'm not, because I have an eviction on my record, and that keeps me from getting an apartment too. And that eviction is from 7 or 8 years ago. I'm not sure. It's a long time. So the next time you see someone out on the street, and you judge them for where they are, remember this piece of film and remember how hard I tried. Because from this point on, I really don't care. Because there is no point. There's absolutely no point to trying. And I'm home. And look, it's raining. And they said it's supposed to rain harder tomorrow. There goes that theory on why don't people go where it's not raining. Fucking rains everywhere, jackasses.